Welcome back to the Sooner Surge. You see the button right there. Click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Turn on the notifications so you do not miss our latest video. Be sure to like and drop your questions and comments into the chat. We love to have the viewer interaction. Today, I guess, doubleheader softball against North Central Texas College. Not going to be televised, not going to be on the radio. So you're just going to have to follow Twitter to figure out what's going on in that game. Expect a lot of big things from the Sooner softball team.
Yeah, this is one of those. I'm assuming going into this, obviously, you're not going to be able to play everyone probably. Now, in the doubleheader, you will. In the two games combined, I expect, all six pitchers, five, because Carly Keeney's out. I expect all five pitchers to pitch. And it'll just be interesting to see OU just destroy someone besides their own pitching staff, because they are elite on the batting side of this.
That's right. And I'm excited maybe to see some of the highlights that come out on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook from the game by OU softball. I think we have a super electric and fun team this year. Obviously, this is their first true game against anyone that's not themselves. So there will be a lot to watch for in this game. And, guys, OU softball is back. It's an exciting time. Sooner softball is back. Even though it's just an expedition, I believe, right? Isn't that correct? It's just an
exhibition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Expedition's a car. Hey, the other thing is, let's not call this this is a glorified scrimmage, guys. I mean, this isn't a game. This isn't going to be a game.
To me, Braden talked about it last week on a few of the videos we did for softball. The freshmen, again, that's what I'm probably looking forward to the most. I think these freshmen are so talented, and I just think they're going to get better and better. And I think, they have that first battle series game out of the way now, and I think that just gets a little bit of nerves out of them. I think they're just going to be hitting some bombs tomorrow night, boys, tonight.
Didn't Cassidy, Pickering, and Myblin both hit a home run in the battle series?
Yes.
Yeah. It's an extremely special freshman.
Hey, here's one thing to keep an eye on tonight. Going to be a little chilly. Sometimes that ball doesn't fly as far.
The high tomorrow for the game, I think, is like 60 degrees. Doesn't start till 6 o'clock. It's a doubleheader. Would think they're playing 7 innings. Not for sure on that. Maybe they cut it down a bit, but I would think it's 2 7-inning games. By probably the 4th inning or so, it's going to be dark. It's going to be getting chilly really fast. So last season, North Central Texas College went 30-25, 14-18 in conference play.
Braden, who are you looking forward to the most tomorrow night or tonight? I guess it would be
Maxwell.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Maxwell, I think the more she plays, the more she pitches, the better she's going to look. And that's not rocket science. I just think getting used to being in the OU uniform, it's different, man. You're with a whole new team. Anybody that comes in from the portal, OU does a great job, and Patty Gasso does a great job with the culture, inviting these players in. You heard it from Kelly Maxwell, but it's still different. And anybody that's played sports, when you switch teams, when you're in a new arena, a new stadium, whatever it is, it takes some getting used to. And so I think Maxwell, the more she pitches, the better she's going to look. And she's getting a lot of good time with Rocha as well, and that's going to make her better. Kenny Gajewski the other night ate over there in Norman, Oklahoma. I'm sure that wasn't a great experience, but he was eating at a restaurant down there in Norman.
I wonder why he was in Norman.
He used to play at OU.
So. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Won a national championship on the baseball team.
1994.
Anyhow, correction. 2 5-inning games.
There we go. I thought it was 5.
For both of these double headers that they have on Mondays, it's 5-inning games. So,
there's 2 things that I really am going to keep an eye on in this game tonight, in these 2 games. One is obviously the shortstop position. I think we'll see 3 people there tonight, maybe 4, but obviously Hodge, Jennings, and Burrito are all probably going to play short tonight at some point. I don't think Gasso is going to show her hand even throughout the battle series who it's going to be going into this next season. I think they're going to constantly, with their data points and their analytics, you saw how many notes they were taking during the first battle series. I'm also excited. I think Hannah Core, guys, has a chance to do some special things. So I'm excited to see more of her. And then last, I really want to see the backup catcher role. Riley Ludlam, I want to see, who it's going to be, because maybe Hanson can play the extra hitter some and not have to use her behind the plate as much, because we can have a backup catcher. Now,
Hey,
obviously, in the big games, it's going to be
Yeah,
Hanson.
Kinsey's just so great behind
yeah.
like she is. There's a reason she won the Johnny Bench Award. Like,
Oh, yeah.
just the relationships, the way she's able catchers, it's vital to be able to control the emotions of the pitcher, be able to call a good game behind the plate, and she's been great at that now for 4 years at OU.
Hey,
Yeah,
and you mentioned shortstop, Jeremy, and I was thinking about this the other night. Avery Hodge, I think if Patty Gasso, and I'm not speaking for her, but this decision will be a lot easier for Patty Gasso if Avery Hodge would come out and start hitting really well, because I think she could, if she had a really good fall and really hit the ball well. I think she would probably cement herself in that role, because then you could leave Brito at third and Jennings at short. I think, and we've all talked about it, Avery Hodge, the bat is probably where the decision is harder, because she hasn't hit the ball that well. And so I think if she were to really come out and start really swinging it and be really good at the plate, I think she would kind of cement that role for her.
Yeah, that's right. And you just talk about the offense from the shortstop, and something we've said a lot is that Oklahoma's going to have to try in a sense to replace a player like Grace Lyons there. And Grace Lyons, she was very good offensively and defensively. So you're going to need to have someone that can do both. And something I'm excited to watch for is really just to see how some of the second-year transfers play in Sydney Sanders and Alina Torres. Because I think this is going to be a massive year for Sydney Sanders. I'm really high on her going into the season. I think she has a chance to break out into that superstar role maybe. So I just am excited to watch how both Sanders and Torres perform based upon their comfortability.
Well, and
with it being their second year at Oklahoma.
And that's a good point, because Sanders did not play in the first week of the battle series. After practice injury, they wanted to keep precautionary. So hopefully she'll be out there tonight.
Yeah.
Same with Quincy Lilio did not either. So we'll see if she gets out there as well. But I was just getting ready to say, do not be too quick to dismiss Torres at any position she plays. She is a very versatile athlete, can play all around the field. So if they did have to move someone to short, we know Torres can play the third base position. She can play first probably. She can pretty much do it all. So, yeah, do not dismiss Torres too quickly.
Yeah, and Braden, I think me and you are on the same page here, but and maybe all 5 of us are. I don't know how they're going to keep Maya Bland off the field.
No.
Or Ella Parker.
Or Cassidy Pickering.
Or Pickering.
I just think, but I think Maya Bland's going to be special.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been high on Bland for a while now.
Hey, Maya Bland special. The whole freshman class is special. And you need to be subscribed to this channel, because we have a lot of special stuff coming your way. Tonight, the doubleheader, North Central Texas College. We will be doing something tonight after the game, maybe a YouTube Live, maybe just a video, but make sure you're subscribed also to our Twitter. You can see it down there, or X, whatever you guys want to call it these days, because we will also be posting on there about what we have upcoming. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing the highlights and talking it with you guys. Till next time, Boomer.
Boomer.